Right, Jamie O'Hara, how worried are you that this is Arsenal's season?
I'm getting there, Tom. The worry's coming. It's starting to set in. I might have to come to terms with the fact that Arsenal might do it. Look, they're a good side. They don't concede goals. Defensively, they're brilliant. Am I blown away by their performances? No. You know, I watched them against Fulham. They were all right. They played well. They scored from a set piece. But the biggest thing at the moment is everyone seems to be conceding. Everyone seems a bit fragile at the back. And Arsenal don't. They've got a brilliant back four, back five. And no one can break them down. Every team that's coming up against them is struggling to break them down. And you know, that's a credit to Arteta. Do I think they're this amazing side that I enjoy watching? No, but you know, there's other teams that need to up their game. Liverpool been poor, especially recently. Don't write Man City off. Everyone writes Man City off. They've got Pep Guardiola as the best manager in the world.
Is he the best manager in the world, though? Because Arsenal midfielder Mikel Merino
here we go.
has said this about Mikel Arteta.
The situation in the league tells you to maybe put some pressure on someone. Some of the times you have to manage things in a different way. That's something that every great coach has done. And as a player, you understand that it's necessary. And I think we are lucky because we have one of the best, if not the best, coach in the world, not only tactically, but as well in managing the dressing room. And if you want to be a great coach, you have to manage the squad the right way.
One of, if not the best coach in the world in Mikel Arteta.
What's he on about? I mean, I know he plays for Arsenal and he wants to start every week, you know, so you butter up the manager, but come on, what are you on about? Arteta's won nothing. You know, he
has won the FA Cup.
He's won the FA Cup when he first got there, but, you know, come on. What's he won recently with the team that is meant to win stuff? This team is ready to win the Premier League. They want to try and win trophies. Arteta's a really good manager, you know, and credit to him. But let's not start putting him in you know, the brackets of Pep Guardiola's. You know, Glasner's a better manager, in my opinion, right now. Glasner's won a massive trophy last season. You know, so Glasner's he's a better manager.
Arteta has won that trophy, though.
Yeah, but he won it 5 years ago. You know, he won it 5 years ago. He ain't won nothing since then, nothing. Arsenal won nothing last season. They spent, what, 700, 800 million on players? They've got £100 million midfielder. You know, and Crystal Palace, Glasner, they won a trophy last season. He's a brilliant manager. So let's not put Arteta in a bracket of being one of the best managers in the world. He's not. He's a really good manager, and he's getting there. And he will become probably a top 10 manager. But let's not even put him in the same breath.
Not even putting him top 10?
Oh, come on. What do you mean? Top 10? Arteta?
Oh.
They haven't won nothing. They've won nothing. He's a good manager. He's got to win stuff consistently for year after year to become a top 10 manager in the world. You know, Alonso's got the Real Madrid job. He done the double in Bundesliga with Bayer Leverkusen. They went undefeated. That's a top 10 manager. That's a young manager. Vincent Kompany, all right, he's gone to Bayern Munich. They won the league. Looks like they're going to win the league again. Do you argue if he deserves to be in there? But we're talking about Pep Guardiola here. We're talking about, you know, Carlo Ancelotti. We're talking about the world's best. Arteta is not a top 10 manager. He's not in there. Come on.
Right, let's see what the Arsenal fans think. Sky Sports have partnered with Finalysis, an app where passionate fans share their opinions on their club. You can represent your club. Scan that QR code or go to the Sky Sports app for more details. Let's speak to Arsenal fan now, Tia Thorne. Right, Tia, very obvious question. Is Arteta the best in the world?
Good morning. I wouldn't say best in the world. As you mentioned, you've got names like Pep Guardiola. He's probably the best manager in football, especially. And I think he's proving why he's a good manager, Arteta. I wouldn't say the best in the world. I think, Jamie, you're saying, obviously, Marino wants to work in the starting 11. I did find that quite funny. I'll give you that one. But, yeah, I think from a player's perspective, it's very different from us as fans. Like, I think the players at Arsenal will probably think Arteta is the best manager they've played under, and they've played under quite a good few managers because of the way he works behind the scenes. And you can tell from a fact that I know from an Arsenal fan, like, he has completely changed our football club for the better. We were in a horrible spell, and, you know, people look and say getting second 3 years in a row is a failure. It's not. It's really, really not. We were being eighth, getting back-to-back eighth. We weren't doing well, and I think from the behind the scenes side, I think he has changed the club massively. I think there's little intels. Nearly every Arsenal player you speak to in an interview will tell you how tactically clever he is, almost like a psychopath with the way he is with tactics. But I wouldn't say best in the world yet.
But you are going to win the league, aren't you?
I love that look, Jamie. I'm really hoping that you're looking miserable at the end of the season. I really do. We are in a brilliant position. We've got the squad to prove it. You know, we're missing Odegaard, Havertz, Noni Madueke, and we're fine. We've had Saka out for a few games and we were still fine. And I think we are in a good position. It's one of them situations that, you know, we were doing really well. The 23-24 season, we took it to the last game, we didn't win it. That whole season, I didn't have that feeling we were going to do it. And I just look at the players and I actually particularly look at the manager and I just think he seems like he's not calmer. He's not, you know, being as dramatic as he is on the touchline. He's not, you know, going into post matches and complaining about things. And I just think everything's very calm. And I just feel like this probably could be the season. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm really hoping it is.
They're not great, Arsenal, though, are they? I mean, you're not great. I'm not watching you as thinking, oh, you're blowing us away. What a team. You know, like, you've got a really good squad, and I get it, and you're a good side. Defensively, you're amazing. You know, and teams can't break you down. That's where Arsenal look. You know, they are beatable.
Yeah, I'd say I don't care if we play good football. As long as we're getting 3 points on the board, I don't care. We could win 1-0 like we did on Saturday from a set piece. I don't care. We aren't doing what we're doing as Arsenal to entertain everyone else. If winning the league means that we have to win 1-0, 2-0 by 2 set pieces, I don't care. And I
Killing
think a
football,
lot of
though. You're killing football.
Yeah, but you say it's
killing the Premier League, you lot.
People are getting praised for taking long throw-ins and scoring from then, you know, like people are getting credited for that. And I think I understand, you know, you do want entertaining football. We're the best league in the world. You want exciting football. But I also think we're also only in the first sort of half of the season. After Christmas, after, you know, maybe when it gets to March, that's when it really starts need to be coming into things that we need to be, you know, stepping out of that first gear. And I think that's the biggest compliment you can give Arsenal is we haven't stepped out first gear and we're winning. We haven't even. That's what I mean, though. We haven't needed to. You know, I think the only time we maybe had to, you know, sort of come out first gear was Newcastle away, and we won it.
Yeah.
I think Liverpool obviously we got it a bit wrong. I happily commit maybe we should have gone for it and we didn't. But all the other games we haven't needed to step out of it. But that's probably because, you know, things like set pieces have gone in our favour. We've got them goals and we can happily go, right, okay, we can just see how we get on. And if we don't need to step out second gear, don't. We've got a big season ahead.